everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. For today's video, I'm going to update you guys on the status of my free-to-play account that I started, with a bunch of other content creators as well. And yeah, I've had an interesting summoning run, and I had to say, I think my account is cursed. Today's video is sponsored by Dragonheir Silent Gods, my favorite sponsor because it's my favorite game that I've played in a long time. Be sure to join us for Season 3, Dive Deep, Battle Peak. There's a ton of new heroes, new bosses, and lots to explore. Be sure to download via Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, or Epic Games if you haven't already, and use the currently working promo codes. Alright, so I just had a 5 pull of Starlight, so I went and did that. Of course, that was not exciting, but we have done 70 summons on this account. 70 out of the 80 were so close. I've just got to grind a little bit more, and I'm sure I will be doing that in no time. I will, of course, record, and I have been recording all of my summons as I did them, so I'm gonna talk over those recordings and share what happened with you guys. When you last, I don't want to click too much because I don't want to spoil what I've got before those videos. You guys can follow my journey, I guess, with me through what I've pulled in what order. And yeah, last you left me, I think I had pulled the one legendary, which was Lucian, the more of a, I guess, PvP oriented tank. I pulled him in when I did a total of 30 pulls. That was all I pulled, was one legendary. So it's not the best, but hey, at least I got one. And yeah, well, I've got some more scents, and I'm going to share that with you guys. So where are we here? All right, daily check-in. It is only 10 days into this account, and I have been playing very lightly. It's been a very busy weekend for me. I had family over for my little baby Lily's christening, and it's very, it's like a very traditional thing to do here in Romania. So we did the thing. And then my parents are in town from the US. It was Odd One Gaming. My husband, his birthday was before the weekend, so on Sunday we celebrated that as well. It's just been a day, or a week. It's been very busy, so I barely played, and I still have done 70 summons, guys. Look at this, 70 out of 80 in only 10 days of playing. And I could do another one here. And yeah, I've got a lot more grind to do with things like Fae Meander as well. So Fae Meander, I'm only on level 57. I could definitely get some more there. Soon Pillar of Trial will open as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some more summons, honestly. I think I bought everything from the arena shop that I could. Yeah, this is 3 days, this refreshes. Haven't done any of those yet. And I have been buying out my Essence of Creation and my Starlight Stone dies when I can, of course. And that's kind of the state of that. When it comes to my progress of my account, though, I've been very slow. I'm only on Goblin 8. We could be at 10 right now, I believe. Yeah, it was 10, but I can't 3-star this quite yet. I'll show you the levels of my heroes after, but I only have 2 level 90s, and then everyone else is level 70. I am working with Charlach and Isotarian a little, and I pulled another fun hero that's added to my Vortex team, so I'll show you guys that when you see the summons. My domains are level, I guess 7, 8. Okay, I'm on, that means I'm on, 6. I'm farming for that one, but I can definitely go further. Same thing here, I'm sure I can go further. And I was able to do 7 with Flame Domain with my Necro Focus team, which was great to farm for one of the heroes I might have pulled. Plus, I'm actually not using Horus right now, and I really need to, so I'm gonna need to farm and get him going. Grave of Venom, I'm only doing stage 5, which is really sad, but true. Same thing with Grave of Curse, I only made it to 4. Grave of Rot, I only made it through 4. I didn't do 5. And Heretical Ruins only did 4, and I did not do 5. I think that's how this shows, right? Like, you're on level 5, but you haven't done it yet. I think that's what this shows, unless they changed it. So I'm a little bit behind some of my alliance. But if anyone is looking to join our server. We do have a code here that can be used to join our server. However, my alliance has been very full. Everyone has been very active and playing pretty well. There's a couple people that stopped playing. I know I need to get rid of one of them. I can't remember. Oh, this one. So I do have one spot open, but we still got to get like, I think Hell Hades hasn't even joined it yet. But we're full of people that are actually doing the challenge. So it's been a very active alliance, which is nice to see. People have been playing pretty well. And even there's a couple people that are not in the Discord, but they're doing so well with contribution, I feel guilty to boot them. But hey, oh, look at Pip, #1 in Arena. Go Pip! Free-to-play series. Well, with a $1 chest purchased, I think he did purchase the Garius. And then got the V-Cook from the $1 chest. Definitely no shame in purchasing a $1 thing. But yeah, we're up here with the big boys. Our little free-to-play-ish alliance is up here with the big boys. So there's an update there. Really happy to see that. And happy to see everyone being really active. It's been fun. And I do plan to do some collabs. So this is just a quick shout and reminder to the content creators. If you guys are involved, go get with each other. Start doing collabs with each other. Don't just wait for me. I just had family in town, so I've been really busy. But once they're gone, I'm going to do a big collab with everybody and kind of check in. And yeah, that's kind of the reason I haven't yet. Is just because I've been really busy with family. So I think that's kind of the gist of my update. I did get through all of this and able to get the artifact as well without even doing all of the things. So that's nice to see. Of course I want to do them because I'll happily take the extra stamina. Plus I just got to progress my account anyway. For 20 pieces of gear, I'm at 19. Oh, and they actually give 1,000,000 silver. Finally giving, or gold, finally giving something that's worth it. Games never give enough coin. That's nice to see. And then getting stage 7 of those as well is here. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun with a different setup. And the game has been so generous and so fun. It really feels like a completely different game in a really good way for those aspects that feel different. The aspects that feel the same, of course, all the great mechanics, the quality of life improvements they always are doing, and the gorgeous graphics. Like, I love the game overall, but I'm so happy that this new account has felt so much fun, even though I think my summons are cursed. So I'm going to roll the rest of those summons now, guys. There's a lot to show you, and hopefully, yeah, we'll have some more luck in the future. But for now, let's see what I have on this account so far. Alright, so where I left off, let's go. So this was about a week ago now. We have our Starlight to do, and we get an epic. And it's a dupe Bizarloth, which is great, honestly, because we want artifacts. So it's like a blessing and a curse as well with these, getting dupe epics and legendaries, artifacts, but of course you want exciting heroes, so you can't decide whether to be excited or not. But boom, there is my next legendary hero. So this was my second legendary for this account. And that was on poll number 40, I think, right? And it's a Tall War. So, of course, getting a Tall War is not the most exciting thing. He is probably considered the worst legendary in the game. Although he at least has the utility of having attack penalty on his ultimate that can be timed. So that's not the worst. The only bummer is he can't use like Witch's Remains, I think I remember he doesn't work well for that if I remember right, unless I'm remembering wrong. But yeah, he's definitely not a good tank. You would use the epic ones over him. Overall, he's kind of meh. Except for maybe some usage when you need one in those continental challenges and chaos shadows, or I guess in arena. So let's move on from that. Next up, 35 pulls in. Let's do some Starlight first again. Usually try to get my Starlight in there. No luck there. I'm already seeing some people pull legendaries from the Starlight die and the horn on with the free-to-play series that we've started, which is pretty fun to see. Not for me yet, though. I'm really not keeping track of how many Starlight pulls I've done, though. I have to be honest. Although I can check with my account in the details, but yeah, I don't know what I pulled total. Okay, so let's keep going. I'll check, though, for the end of this video, I will update the total amount of Starlight that we got. I will update that in this video. Alright, come on, come on. We want... Oh, and as a good pull if I do need more cleansing because I did not purchase the pack to get Vikuk. Rava can go with my Usha. So I was thinking of going Frost. I kind of started with that idea of Usha and then ideally an enabler to make a Frost team, which also is the same synergy as Necrosis, so it would go well with my Psychic Core. So Rava's definitely a good pull there if I do go that route. All right. And there we go. Nothing exciting here with the Starlight summons again. As expected, right? As expected. And continuing on with some bad luck again. Let's see if we can change our luck. Yeah, no. We get a full rare tax, of course. From a Heliolite die, that's bound to happen. 45 total pulls, though, on the account. 2 legendaries only so far. So many people got so many more. I feel really unlucky so far. But maybe that's a good thing for sake of, you know, being relatable. Alright, and we got a Tathlin for Rally, which is pretty decent. And Martina. We just got a little baby Rally team started. So that's a debate if I want to play with anything with Rally, because we can certainly use Welby, who is the rare, with them. But I don't know that that's going to happen. I did intend to test the Rally team with Welby and those two for Vortex, but I did not end up having the time. Alright, so we're 50 total pulls on this account now. Let's at least do these Starlight first. So all these have been recorded on my phone, of course. I always play on my phone. And I haven't been saving because I get too excited. And boom, we got a double epic pull from Starlight, though. And Elvis. Devrick I might end up using, honestly. But Elvis I have been using. I wouldn't have thought I would use him, but he's actually been pretty helpful, I think, so far. Although I do want to build Horus still. I do still want to use Horus. I think he's just better overall. Alright, now we got another 5 pull for 55 total summons. No legendary, of course, because my luck is terrible. And let's see. Oh, it was just Solveless, right? Meh. Didn't even recognize that it was an epic. He's all right for if you need someone for support when you're doing the continental challenges, but not the most exciting overall. And we got more dupes. Moving onward. Boom. More dupes. And more dupes. Let's be honest. My luck has just been bad. But does it change? Let's see. Alright, so there's a 5 pull to be had for 60 total summons on this account already. So 60 summons was exactly what I did for 1 week of gameplay. Lydia's pretty solid. And, well, this was a good pull. So this was probably one of my best pulls. Zarloth and Tonalon getting pulled as epics are almost legendaries. This is a really good pull for this account. So I was really excited here. And that's when I started putting Fire as a focus on my Psychic Core with the Affinity Solvent instead of the other. Or as my second, at least because I figure I will probably go with that for Vortex when we get that Erich by doing the story, because Erich and Tananan are going to be just fine with one more wild hero added, maybe. So maybe someone that can buff them. But that was my first start, so I did decide to go with them in the Psychic Core as mentioned. Alright, so that was 7 days of gameplay, 60 summons, guys. 7 days only. That was amazing the first week. It was so much fun. Good job, Dragonheir, making the game feel more exciting for new players. But it was time to continue. So this was me continuing with my next set of summons. Let's go, let's go. What we gonna get? Really, nothing. I want to get a darn legendary from Starlight. Just kidding. It's not gonna happen. Alright, 65. And no legendary. So I'm only at 2 legendaries total on this account. And I've had 2 5 pulls of rares. And I just got a Facebook pop-up. Why is Facebook popping up? I don't even know who that was. Oh, and a horn? Yeah. I got freaking Horus from the Horn guys. So that was another dupe Horus. I've had a few dupes of Horus. I don't know if I missed... I think I missed one of the pulls that actually got a dupe of Horus. But I think I've got 3 or 4 total Horuses. We did get this epic Dauntless hero who, again, like, it's really not that exciting. Not too keen on that. And some rares. The rare taxes have been brutal, guys. Although this is Starlight, so that's okay. Alright, 5 pull. My most recent, up to date. This is where I left off, guys. And we got a legendary. Or 2. Or 2. Vidimir is a great frost hero to get, so that's a fun pull. I already had him. And I got a dupe Talwar, which is a blessing and a curse, right? I'm cursed with getting terrible legendaries so far, but blessed to be able to get Witch's Remains already, right? You could look at it from that standpoint. And I get Sutha. Yes, I get 2 legendaries from Heliolite die, that one of them being a dupe already, that you can get from the Horn or from Starlight die. It feels a little rigged, it feels weird, I'm not liking it, but hey. I'm still having fun with this account. I really do look forward to pushing it a bit harder and also doing some more live streams with the account as well, which I will do next week. But yeah, it's been a really fun start to playing, and I feel like new players are really going to love it. But these pulls suck. I'm definitely cursed. And to put this at the end of the video after the summons, this is where my account stands. I have Charlage and Talanon at 4-star only. No one's at 5. I don't think we can go to 5. I did start building Sigrid. I use my adventure sometimes, definitely in Arena. I've been using Elvis as my main tank, actually. Isotarian I've been using when I use Charlage most of the time. Zarloth has been amazing. And yeah, again, with that lovely dupe legendary pull so early on, which is a blessing and a curse, I was able to get Witch's Remains. So Witch's Remains on my account already is insane. That's such a good, exciting pull to have. So I have Witches and the Crown that it can be used. I also have all these epic artifacts. You can see which ones I chose to get first. Yeah, it's pretty impressive to get so many already. But, you know, like, again, I'm cursed. I got all those Horuses, which is, again, yeah, it's like, you don't want dupes of epics, but getting the artifacts to make my teams better, I can't really be mad at either. So I can't decide if I'm cursed or lucky. I think overall, for the sake of the legendaries, I'm still gonna say I'm pretty cursed given what you saw I pull. Nothing I pulled is actually usable in, like, really any content right now. Not even kidding. Because while I do... Sutha, I would say, has the most potential usage. Of course, I'll use him in Arena, but I don't even need to build him to use him in Arena. Sutha could be used with a Dauntless team in Vortex if I wanted, but this is all I got. I don't want him for Vortex. It just doesn't seem quite good enough. I could try building with Vani and Yagnats, with Sutha, honestly, which might actually be a very good team. But because it's no longer the reset, I don't want to try and fail with that. And here's the sad reality. My Psychic Core, I kind of started to focus everything else except the lightning. So here, Fire and Poison and Ice and Necrotic. So I'd have to start all over here and get another one going. And I did go Fire and Poison here instead. So I ended up going with Wild as my focus that I think I'm going to shift to for Vortex when I get Erich. But for now, I'm using Charlatch, Tunnelnon, and Isotarian in my Vortex team. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. This is a little bit slower paced account, but maybe that's a little more relatable. Plus the fact that I don't have a single OP legendary and my rates have been terrible, I hope is more relatable to people. Although I do have Witch's Remains on my account, which might not feel like it. But Season 1, if you guys play Season 1, as you can see, again, a pretty chill 100% free-to-play account. 70 out of 80 summons in only 10 days. That's what we want to see. This game feels amazing. I'm so happy with it. Oh, and the quick note here, as you can see, 70 total Sunlight Invocation, which is Heliolite summons, and Starlight, I've done a total of 147 summons. So that is how many I've done in only 10 days of gameplay. Playing pretty lightly. I mean, I played really hard the first day or two, but really lightly ever since. So I think that's pretty good to give some excitement. And in case you guys don't know how to do that, you just go to your settings and you click the little headphones up here and you go to Summon Record Query and can find out yours as well. But yeah, that's all for now, guys. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Be sure to download via Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, or Epic Games if you haven't already. And thanks again to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring today's video.